everyone, one more time in another cast, and just we're starting a little bit late. I have problem with my mic, and for be honest, I hate you microphones. I always going to hate you. Okay. So tonight we have a cast of Better Than Bots and Grizzly eSports Division 2 and a server. So for now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about these teams to have an idea what they're going for. Since they have already some games play, I'm just going to do a kind of really short recap about all of that. So we have in the blue team Better Than Bots, that is in the left side, and this is the score they have right now. So Better Than Bots have 2 wins and 2 losses. One of the wins was at the fall. Sorry, the other team didn't contest. And this is how the things are going. So these are the maps they have been playing. So we have in here they have played 2 times Buskaya and 1 time like a little bit of everything else. So it looks like they have to deal with almost different type of maps, like Battlefield, Dragon, Sky Temple, Spider and Queen. And these are the heroes they have been playing most. Like you can tell they play a lot with Blaze, and they play with a Stukov. Maybe could be a possible Stukov Bam in this next game. They play with Jaina, Johanna, Sul, Lucio, Falstad, Liming. And the rest others are just like one. Like they have been picking the like completely situational. So these are the next I'm going to show up are the comps they used to win some games before. So this comp they did it versus Atmosphere in the Battlefield of Eternity, and they did Jaina, Suljin, Stukov, Johanna, and Artanis. That's one of the things that makes me wonder if actually Grizzlies eSports will try to ban Stukov. The other game they had was the game versus the same team because they actually had the chance to in only this game to win versus Atmosphere, and there was in Bolskaya with Falstad, Lemin, Anubrak, Blaze, and Stuka one more time. So in the other side, we have a Grizzlies. Grizzlies is in the same situation in the meaning of they have won only 2 times and they have lost 2 times. The difference is they have one comp, they're actually won in one map. That was versus in here versus the Goldie Rogers. So they actually have a little bit more material to show up. So this is something so interesting in their map picks, because if you see the numbers, only maps have been picked for the enemy team of Grizzlies 3 times. And look how many times Grizzly was the one that was choosing the map. So this really make me think that when they have the chance to choose between be the first pick or the map pick, they probably always will try to take the map pick. It looks like they really have a preference in map pick. So I wonder if they're doing it because they have really a lot of confidence in their comps depending on the maps. So this is the heroes they most like to play. That is, they have played 5 times with Ragnaros, and Ragnaros have a 80% win rate. So it's really probably that we're going to see a Ragnaros ban. Other person that probably might get banned is Sylvana. She have been played 3 times, but those 3 times that she played, she won. The others heroes have been like a 50-50, 1-1, not much. I think what takes more of my attention is Jaina, Sylvanas, and Ragnaros especially. These are the other heroes that be taking like 1 time. This is the composition, and in these 3 games, they lost 2, they won 1, but the one they won was with this composition, and they were using Rhaegar, Jaina, Sylvanas, and Ragnaros, and Stitches. The Stitches is really good for Towers of Doom. So in here we have in the next game they actually won, and they won against Spooky Ghost, and they won in Curse Hollow with Falstad Castle. They got Ragnaros over again, Johanna, and Inferno versus Hanzo, Malfurion, Sylvanas, Diablo, and Ragnaros one more time. It's like that Ragnaros is a lot of confidence in hand. And the third game, this is actually their second win, was versus Boss Monsters, and was an Inferno Shine one more time with Ragnaros over again, Jaina, a lot of wave clears, Sylvanas, Lucian, Diablo, and in Bolskaya, and using Maya Festuca. Maya Festuca, I like that combo. And Malganis, Mephisto, and Troll. So this is what I can tell you starting from here about these teams, so you can have an idea what we can expect for map picks and bans. So let me get in contact back again with the leaders. Okay, just to let me tell them to tell me that I'm ready. Let me know which are you guys taking. All right. So apparently they have some issues too. Today was the issue day. Thank you so much, Bahamut, for announcing me. Right now, I'm just waiting for they tell me which launch they're taking, just to see, you know, the flip code and all that. And so sometimes it happens. Actually, Better Than Bots just wrote me telling me they're actually using a sub. So we will see what kind of what role will take that sub. I wonder if they're actually ready. Nope, they haven't mentioned me in a launch. So yes, that's it. I kind of was worried about starting the introduction so late, because I don't like to do the introduction like rushing and hesitating, like blah, 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 and, you know, we have no point. So this going to be my predictions. If Grizzly wins a loop, of course they're gonna take the map. They will always prefer to get the map instead of the first pick. So it makes me wonder. Let me check out something really quick, because is some heroes I think they're commonly play. Statistics, there we go. And let me check in here. Alright. Well, Better Than Bots doesn't play with Ragnar as a pro. I'm pretty sure they're gonna ban it because it's not of use of them, and they will probably not deny it by picking it. And they like to play with Lucio, but I was checking in the supports they takes, and they're like different in almost whole game. So the healer is really choosing a healer depending on the situation. Because if you see here, like here is Lucio only 2 times, Zuko 3 times, but I think in the other one, oh, Brywin, I thought one of them was using Tyrann. I think it was the other thing. I might be confused. So, there's not really much heroes in common they play. Maybe Rhaegar, Hanzo, Falstad is common. Actually, it makes me wonder the Grizzlies is not really using much Johanna. It's like nowadays everyone wants to play Johanna. So let me check one more time while waiting. Is in this. They besides they have the preference to choosing a map, they also have a really preference for Inferno Shrines. So it makes me wonder why they're not playing Johanna, because Johanna have really good wave clears for be a tank. Volskaya, Battlefield, and Towers. Yep. So it will be ironic. It probably they will do when they're going to flip the coin. Inferno Strong is probably going to be a banned map because it's a really obviously preference the Grizzlies team have for that map. Well, let me poke again. Do you know what's going on? It's already 80 minutes. By the way, I'm thinking I'm going to take the chance to check the audio real quick. Rushing and hesitating. And actually kind of look yellow. I was messing with the light because in the room I don't have too much light, so I have to use a lamp. So I like trying to get the angles in the lamp because if it looks, I'm trying to don't let the green screen show up in the back. So I was like messing with the lamp, and now the lamp looks yellow. I wonder if we can just mess with it. Not too yellow. No, this is yellow. Just gonna leave it like that. Alright, I'm getting a notification. There we go. Oh, they didn't tell me what band they were doing. Okay, let me go to lobby mode and check out if these guys are in the right sides. Yeah, Better Than Bodies in the right. Alright. What we can see right now, we're going to see a game in Towers of Doom. I don't know who took it. I wonder it was actually Better Than Bots because what I've seen, Grizzlies doesn't have a preference for this map. I feel like the music of this game is so loud. Alright. Okay. Let me get real quick in here. He just passed me the copy paste of the maps are banned. It is Volskaya, Inferno Shrine. So yeah, of course we're going to ban Inferno. Ban Tomb. Oh, Tomb of the Spider Queen and a Sky Temple. Alright. There we go. Okay, we are going back to the lobby. Okay. Just waiting for the guys to start the game.
Towers of Doom.
Okay, this is so loud. This is extremely loud. Okay, going to in-game capture and we will see how the bans are start going on. How I knew that Ragnar's ban, that 80% win rate wouldn't show up. Johanna. No Johanna for you, Better Than Bots. I wasn't expecting Alarak and Diablo. Mm, that's kind of... I wasn't expecting this man at all. Unless if they find a source that's someone from Better Than Bots is a really good Alarak player.
Oh, this is my jam!
And there goes Lucio. I personally never really liked first pick healer. I do actually that role, and I don't like to pick the healers right away. It's kind of unusual. It's kind of rush. It's something that, for example, will let the enemy team know that you're hesitating or really needed that character to actually make your combo work. So I don't know. It's really up to the person's strategy and the team strategy. But me personally, I never really liked it to log first healers. So for Grizzlies, they take Malta and Jaina. Probably Malta want to take the chance of Jaina's slows for reach the targets and keep sticking. And we have Li Ming. There's good pokes for this map, and Artanis that actually can have some globals and can delay a little bit besides be a bruiser. They're banning a Nubarak. They probably are afraid to Anubarak's cocoon Malto, then everyone focus fire on him when he dives in there, or also the punch of CCs that Anubarak can drop on him. And ETC. Stitches is really good in this map because actually in the place that you're fighting, you may not have absolute vision, but you quite have a vision without be actually in there. So it allows Stitches get easier the hogs on the enemy players that are around the objective, trying to cap the tower. And Hanzo is another good pick because they have a lot of pokes with a lot of range. So far I'm looking, Grizzlies team have a really sketchy team. I wonder if they're just going to play it waiting for Stitches to hook someone and just focus fire and kill them one by one, or are they really going to put themselves inside a fight? And for Better Than Bots, they have Fawcett and Blaze. They have a comp that is better for actually getting inside the fight. Probably would be Better Than Bots once they're going to try to force the fight over Grizzlies, because they don't have much pokes to actually delay the tower if it's needed. The only one that can poke is Limin, but you can easily block Limin's skill shots. So I don't know, we'll see. It really makes me wonder how is Grizzlies going to play this comp, because it's kind of unusual. I mean, it makes sense, but I'm worried about the all of them skishies, and Rhaegar is a melee healer, and I wonder if you're going to dive in with Malta. I don't know. And they all, besides Jaina, is a Rainer team portrait. Alright. So, in the red team, that is Grizzlies eSports team, we have C in Hanzo, Stitches in a boot man, Benjamin playing Jaina, Bumperless and Rhaegar, and Glamaraka and Motel. And in the blue team, that's Better Than Bots, we have Megan in Limin, Crafted Trend in Blaze, Ebilalto in Lucio. Grizzly peering Artanis and the start button in Fallstack. Let's check out the talents level 1 they are taking. So they are not really trying to get any stacks or pokes or meet team fight. They're just right away trying to get the experience in the lanes. Falstaff is looking for some mercs, isn't it? Nope, it's not. He take a different talent. So he's just passive. They're rotating between top and mid and bottom, leaving Hansa to get some soak in there. For now, everything looks quiet and peacefully. Stitches is just waiting for a tennis to show up just a little bit closer, just to get a hook. I don't think will be worth the Stitches because you don't have damage with you. Apparently, he's just trying to soak. He's just laning, and camps are up. Let's see which team is going to be the first one to get the camp and start the camps. For now, looks like Matel didn't have really much issues to deal with someone ranged to solo lane, and the both teams are starting to do the camp at minute 15, 1:15. This is finished first. I wonder if they're going to try to gank. If they actually were trying to gank, they would probably have really easy kills, but we're just Lucio and Liming. Blaze is just hitting in the bushes, just waiting for something to happen or just getting the soak. And nobody saw that. Okay, now our Artanis is the slowest. Artanis is trying to spam some abilities and basic attack to get his shield back again. And they couldn't completely stop the Merc to explode. Two of them exploding one of the front wall turrets. There comes some pokes from Liming. Blaze is still taking the soak in mid. I wonder if Grizzlies will try to send somebody to soak that. They're still even in experience, but still. Apparently it's going to be Malta the one they're going to try to double soak while they're trying to do a bit more pressure in the bottom. There comes some Liming pokes on Stitches. Stitches is a little bit weak. He needs to retreat a little bit and keep on more distance. As well, Artanis needs to do that too and wait for Lucy to heal him. Apparently he prefers to go back to the base to be full HP for the objective. For now, Malta have done a good job double soaking the top and mid lane. And looks like they are going to fight for the bottom tower. Lucy and Liming, they're waiting for Artanis. They're coming Artanis from the top. Stitches is trying to zone out with the body. Couldn't hook nobody. There comes some pokes from Hanso, the Totem in that part, so that way it works into sort of way to peel them and let them pass through. This coming Malta to help because they already took the top tower. There comes some damage in the Stitches. The Stitches is low mana. Blaze is really deep in their craft to train, have to be careful. They got the turret, but Blaze died. A noble sacrifice. He really dived in there and kept it in the stun, and to see I'm completely so now to don't stop the person that was channeling the tower, and then they actually work. They got 2 towers for better than bots, and for Grizzlies eSports team they got just one that is in the top right. So they're spamming their camp one more time, but then bots have to wait a little bit more seconds so the actual camp can spam. Regis is actually a good healer for helping on rushing the camps. And there comes the solo laning relationship that I always guys talk about. These two guys gonna be looking their face for so long. And there goes the better than bots is starting to do their camp. And again, Grizzlies team is trying to put some pressure in the bottom lane. Oh, there's a hook in Lucio. There's the AoE of Jaina and Lucio. She didn't march on him. She may be in cooldown, who knows. But it was a good chance to get some free damage in Lucio. So now Better Than Bots have to protect the mercs to try to see if it's possible to make them reach so they can be able to explode in the wall. I don't think so, because it's Jaina. It's Jaina, you don't have to drop one skill in there and that's it. So the next objective will be in the far bottom tower. So it's understandable that persons are trying to do a lot of pressure in the bottom lane, because get the bottom fort is one of the most important forts, and then I will explain later. So it comes to fight. Rhaegar don't want to let them challenge. He's getting some of the slows in there. He got swapped, but Matal is coming too. Better Than Bots got the kill in Jaina. Liming is in problems. Malta wanna get Limin escape. Lucy's trying to heal her and he actually saved it. Now Maltael is in problems. Artanis is doing some damage and Hidden Blades finish the kill on Maltael. Lucio is channeling the tower. Falsta blocked to be the hook to Lucio with his body. And one more time Better Than Bots got the second tower. So how I was saying is, if you see where the objective expands in the map is in these 2, 3 and 4 spots. So for example, if you get the bottom lane forts, the objective is spawn here or here, they would, especially here, if they spawn here, they will have no protection at all in this area, because if they don't have this tower. So if they spawn in here, the only place they're gonna get protection on, or sustain, is coming from this lane, and it is easily to block the lane and know they're coming from one single side and not for different sides. So yes, this is an extra info I like to give for persons that are new, because Towers of Doom is one of the maps that people most ban in certain teams. So this may be because if people having fun, many different kinds of strategies you can using it, and that's one. Is when you play this map, you have to try to press on in the bottom lane, and also because it's 2 camps that covers 2 bottom lanes if you want to make some choose pass through. So how we just see earlier, but then the bot is putting some pressure in Grizzlies team and they just stole the camp. The objective is coming up soon. They want to make sure there were not camps available, and they're getting theirs. For now, it's just Artanis. Artanis have the talent to get actually extra damage and non-hero, so he should be able to do it pretty fast. This is getting some stuck in bottom. Falstaff is cleaning the lane before contesting. I wonder if he have his globals. So there comes some pokes. They both are even in levels, so Grizzlies can be able to stand up fighting. Okay, there comes the Ring and got both tanks. There comes the Hanses stun. Craft Trend and Blaze is really vulnerable. They just kill Liming. It's out of the fight. Probably Blaze gonna die too. Yeah, but Jaina is down too. So for now it's just Fall Design. Artan is in loose. They're trying to keep up. It will be a 3 versus 4. False is trying to keep the distance, but also Malta is weak, doesn't have mana, he has to retreat. Lucio is in danger. Oh my god, no! He almost got Lucio, but he hooked like somewhere so completely different. So this objective will be for Grizzlies team. So Malta just got water and he's coming back to the fight, trying to get more damage than Lucio. Lucio is trying to heal his team back up. And he's coming back again to do the soak in the lanes. While Artanis and Liming, I wonder if they're going to try to gang that Rhaegar that is by himself. Come on, swap, and there you go, there's the swap. Artanis is trying to do some damage, but apparently Rhaegar got extra slows. Yeah, he got a good slows in his stealth and he made it out. For now, for Better Than Bots, it's just rotation between mid and bottom, trying to get the soak all the time. They're leaving Artanis by himself. I wonder why they're not trying to be more aggressive when they realize they're actually rotating and they're just leaving one person in the lanes. Especially if you have stitches. There is Malta picking up fight with Blaze. Blaze is dabbing in the backline. He's casting the combustion. He's gonna grab the no, the combustion. Oh my god, look at that! Liming is going to die, but that sentence. But oh my, look at Jane and Hanso. They're trying to help Stitches, but they couldn't make it. And please, someone poke that Jaina. Their escape was so low HP. They could get 4 kills over there. They were just like missing jump in there and reclaim their kills. So for now, I don't think Grizzlies team will contest that. And these 2 objectives will be for better than bots. So they just trying to keep the pressure on in the bottom lane while Artanis is getting some camps. Blaze is probably going to get the soak in top or in mid. I wonder where he's going. They're trying to clean the lane as fast as they can because they know there's a camp coming up. And there goes Maltal trying to do some damage in Blaze. Blaze doesn't care, like, just go away, man. I just want this camp. I'm just coming from this camp, and I know all your teammates in bottom, and you wouldn't be able to stop me. So he's going to soak the mid lane. Ooh, close hook, but no, not close enough. Try to hook Lucia is not easy, especially if there's a lot of walls around. So apparently, Grizzlies eSports scene is trying to put the pressure back again in the bottom with 4 mins versus 3. And there's a hook lock in the mid. Jaina trying to drop some damage in there. Lucia just used the okay, so Artanis is stuck in Jaina's ring and it is frozen. Nice Hansel arrow that got the Lucia kill over there. They got combustions. They want to kill Jaina. Now it's just a 2 versus 2 regular versus Blaze. And there is the pokes. It's a perfect stone for let Megan drop all her skills in that poor Rhaegar.
I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
So that's the best moment to get all the kills they just got because it's a point of altars is spamming and they're gonna get all those shoots in there. So for now, Fawcett is making sure they wouldn't get any. While Blazes or Ming is trying to rotate to get theirs. Probably they're just gonna go all offensive to get theirs because they know they will not dive in the back to try to get theirs. And then when I mean theirs is on the left side one. So for now it's just Blaze and Falsa just stalling. I don't know why Leming did that. So there we go. There's a fight for the last one. And Better but wants to get all of that. So there goes the swapping Jaina. Jaina is getting a lot of damage to use the ice block. There comes the hands of stones. Malta is getting some AoE damage. Stitches is slow, so you have to retreat. It's only they got Blaze, but they got Malta too. There right now is a 3 versus 4, and Stitches is weak. False is just trying to get them away so they can actually be able to channel. And they're probably going to do boss. Why not? So if they're boss in the better team, they're probably going to do is just get the camps, both camps. And this is getting close to end. Right now is only 4 shots left to Grizzlies team core to get destroyed. They're trying to push that lane really fast to see if those Maris can destroy something. That wouldn't be enough to destroy the whole turret, so they have to do some damage in there while the camp is getting closer. Rhaegar is getting the other camp because it's only Lucio and bottom. I don't know why, because maybe they were trying to trade in the top, they couldn't make it, so they decided to come in depth. But I feel like it's pretty late, and they have lost. That turret gets a hook in Leming. Drop something in Leming. Oh no! Oh yes! Oh my god! One hit more than Falstad! And there we go! The Hanzo go! The kill in Falstad! Good Hanzo! Good job! There's a hug and Blaze. Who cares if the tank gets some damage and hit? He's stuck and also body block. Blaze is trying to do as much damage as he can before dying. And comes the death sentence and Blaze is dead. Will Grizzlies team be able to pass those smirks through? Well, I don't think so. They're about to die. Yes, they're done, and they're also retreating. They prefer to secure the top towers are coming up because they kind of led. Oh, maybe. Yeah, actually, even if Bet and Bots can win tower, they will miss a shot to actually win the game. But still, they have to try to control all the turrets back again. There goes the ring of Jaina and stops Artanis is completely rooting. There's nothing that he can do, and he get deleted. Malta right now is really weak, and Lucy, I don't know what is Lucian doing. Ooh, not quite enough. Not quite enough. Hanzo's trying to finish that. Malta is retreating while they're all actually fighting for get the last tower. Ooh, that Stitch have to retreat. He's extremely low. Lucy just come back from taking water, and right now it's just Jaina, Hanzo, and Malta fighting versus 4, trying to get the last tower. Getting some pokes over there. This is a little bit weak. You have to be careful. Balsa just got hooked and he have to jump right away. There's the stun and the combustion, and they just got one kill. Amazing peel for Blaze. Blaze have to get out because he's really weak. And oh my god, who was that? It got deleted so fast. Was that Jaina? Oh my, I couldn't even see. So right now is Grizzlies team trying to get the dominance to get the last tower. Really close fight. I really like how when it teaches right away hook follows that just was like clicking like crazy to jump out of that situation right away, and using that exactly moment when Blaze saw someone got hooked and he was with no doubt was going in the front and starting to try to protect his team member. For now, Better Than Bots is trying to get his bottom tower for back, because they actually have to take it. The next objective is coming in bottom, and if it's coming in that spot, they will not have the sustain the protection of the bottom fort. They only will have the mid fort to get water and protection from it if they have to, you know, take a break and then come back. For now, Grizzlies team is just putting more pressure in there, trying to make those mercs pass through. For Grizzlies team come back will take them a while. They're still missing a lot of shoes to get over. And Better Than Bots, there's a Stitches slow coming up. I wonder he was trying to do some heals from mercs. I'm not really sure why he did that. Hans is trying to get some folks, and ooh, he almost got swapped. That was really close to chance. He almost swapped Hans. If we were able to swap Hans, I was like, forget about it, he will die. So one more time, there is another merc camp trying to pass through. They're actually not really trying to protect it. They know they want to get that 4 in time, and they're just getting in position to get ready for the next fight for the objective. And they're Blaze using the shield. There comes Jaina's ring, and in Rooted Blaze, Lucy just break the beat and got the shield, and Malta is down. There comes the Blaze combustion. That's combustion. Lucy is weak. He died, but Jaina's AoE damage. And there now Better Bots have to fight without a healer. There comes a swap from Artanis that trying to spam his shield but couldn't make it because they healed from Rhaegar. Then Sister, who was really good when he saved his tank. Now Better Bots have to retreat. No, Blaze, not that way. You don't have the fort. Not that way. And yep. And got him killed doing that. So that was a really try-hard fight. And the beginning looks like Better Than Bots was getting the completely control of the whole team fight, but Grizzlies team were able to counter that situation and try to turn the things at their favor. So they're going right away to try to get the boss, because they know they're going to be busy trying to get the bottom four. Bottom four right now doesn't have that much value, because the next objective is going to spam in top. So I wonder if after Better Than Bots, after getting back the bottom tower, will try to press on. And this tower there actually is missing almost the half of the 4 HP. It's already pretty weak. Or they're just probably just going to play safe. It's like we have enough towers or forts or shoots to actually, when we get the one objective, will be enough to win. and they just have to play right now safe. They have the game guaranteed. They only have to play safe and make sure that nobody dies so they can actually be able to contest in here. So Grizzlies still have to find a way to stall as much as they can in the left side so they can actually get theirs in the right side and then go for the one in left and the left side, or use all of them. That's probably what they're going to do. Just fight for that tower that is coming up in the left side and ignore the one in the right side. So we'll see. There comes Foster trying to zone out. Jaina's trying to drop the ring. She got the ring in Limin. Lucy just break the beat. Blaze is getting the combustion. Malta is weak. Oh, Stitches is weak. There's just three. There's not much they can do. And Blaze is about to die. Rhaegar getting. Jaina is weak, and this is over. That's the last Battle Than Bots was missing. Just one tower. That will be it. So congratulations, Battle Than Bots, on your first victory. Congratulations. I will let this play for a little bit. Their talents, for those that are curiously to know which talent are they took. And I just got to put right now the first victory of Better Than Bots in Towers of Doom. Here it is. Congratulations. It's still 2 more games to go. Let's see if Grizzlies can have a comeback in this next game. We will see if they actually would choose the map. Oh, they finally invite me to the launch. There. Oh. All right. We will take the first pick. Oh, that was actually unexpected at all. It's like they always were getting the map picks, but they're actually getting the first pick. I wonder if they're doing it so they can actually deny some heroes. So it will be up to Better Than Bots to choose which map they are going to play. Let's refresh right here which map are available to be played. And let's get Towers of Doom out because it's already played. So here we are. So they have to choose between, well, the maps they have to choose are Garden of Terrors, Dragon, Curse Hollow, Alterac Pass, and Battlefield of Eternity. I'm pretty sure they will not choose Battlefield of Eternity. Was Battlefield? No, never mind. The map they always played is Inferno, so that map is already banned, so forget about it. So I'm just waiting right now to see which is going to be in the next move. So don't forget to get your questions ready, guys. I will try to always get an interview with the leader of the team that wins. So get your question ready. Don't forget that the stream have 3-minute delay. So if you want to actually let me to make the question for you, try to say it when you know the game is about to end, so I can see it in time. And you can actually see me doing the question in time. And they're taking Battlefield of Eternity. So Battlefield of Eternity. I'm gonna put an X because just in case they have to play one more time, we already know that it's not available anymore. So right now I'm just waiting for the team to invite me to the lobby and see how is this going to be, how Grizzlies going to do that comeback, or how Better Than Bots will secure their victory. I'm just going to leave this and wait for the invitation. I'm kind of lazy. I don't create lobbies. That's the truth. No, I'm just kidding. They're just already talking, saying who's going to create. I'm just going to leave them. I'm going to let them be. And I'm going to take the chance to drink a little bit of water.
Hell, it's about
Thank you for the follow up to 420. Thank you for the follow. I know where someone was. It actually followed me a little bit before I actually started the stream. I didn't have the chance to read the name, but thank you anyways. And that moment was like fixing the mic and all of that. So I didn't have the chance to see which was the person. I was kind of hurrying. Apparently is Grizzlies eSports the one is said that will create a map. He just meant that he will make it again. Maybe something went wrong. Oh, there we go. There is the invitation. And this is funny. And in a team and not in just look at that. There's a little bit more. Oh, they just swapped me. There we go. So let me check the colors are right, the teams are right, everything looks fine. So we are good to go. Oh, they have the wrong captain. Yeah, it should be crafted red. There we go. So I'm ready here. Just waiting for the team of James Raynors and Amurki to get ready. Yeah, everyone is ready. This is wait for they actually start the map. So here we are, game number 2. Let's see if it's going to be some respect bands in here. So Grizzlies team is the first BAM and also the first big, something that I wasn't expecting at all, especially when I was doing the intro. And there you go, Stuka's banned one more time. I wonder if they're gonna ban like Alarak or something like that they were banning in the last game. And Ragnarok, that 80% win rate Ragnarok's winner play. And Li Ming. Megan, you wanna play Li Ming today? Well, tonight now, I mean, in this game. No Li Ming for you. And no Diablo for Dan.
for the whole.
There comes Johanna first pick for Grizzlies team. Grizzlies eSports team. There go. Megan is denying Jaina from Dan. If you're going to deny my Li Ming, I will deny your Jaina. There you go. Losing one more time. There's a lot of preference for that character as a healer. Especially when he breaks the beat.
Victory.
Hanso and Sylvanas. Oh, if I remember, Grizzlies team have a Sylvana with a 100 win rate in 3 games. That's scary. And actually Sylvanas is really good in this map, and Hansa is good in this map too, especially if he builds Scatter Arrow. That's a lot of damage to the Immortal. Probably they are planning on raising it. There comes Rhaegar Van. They're denying that healer. Which other healer is he going to play? Karasin, Tyran. There's all the other healers that are really good in this map too. And they're banning Blaze. Yeah, well, I accept it. I can tell him maybe that is a respect ban, because I personally did like the way he was playing Blaze. I think it was a pretty good Blaze. There go Artanis. Artanis is a good pick. That actually sometimes I try to ban Artanis in this map. They have with Artanis and Jaina, they have a potential good damage to actually be able to raise the Immortal too. And Grayman, yeah, they will not get short of damage either. This is getting violent. This is gonna be such a violent game because they like both teams do a lot of damage. Whoever do the first mistake will get melted down. And Tyran. Yeah, I want to see a Tyran. I want to see a Tyran in this map. And Sonja. Sonja is a really good solo laner too, especially because she can just do camps, like she don't care whenever she wants to. And ETC for really annoying CCs. And the classic combo of Jaina and ETC. So this is looking really good for both teams. And just to make the things interesting, so they can be able to have 3 games, I think Grizzlies team have really a strong comp. They are a little bit skishy, but Johanna is a really strong tank that if she actually pays attention to her backline and just become herself in a human wall, it can protect very well her skishy team to they be able to really kill someone really fast. Plus Tyran's stance and threaten somebody. I think what Grizzlies team have to be more careful is when CC dives in. I'm not sure. I don't think at all that ETC will go for Mosh. He probably will go with the other heroic, because Johanna can get unstoppable and stop him, or Sylvana Sylvana from the distance can silence him, or Tyran from the distance can stun him and interrupt him. They have quite, and we have enhanced if you get the stun with the right with the stun. So I don't think at all that ETC will go Mosh. So probably I don't know if Megan will go the Ring of Frost or will go Elemental for more damage. We'll see. We were gonna see how is going. Okay, so for the right side we have Grizzlies team in C in Tyran, Bumper in Sonja, Benjamin in Savannah's, Johanna in a Bootman, and Glamarka using Hanso. For better than bots, blue on the left side is crafted training Raymond, Artanis in Grizzly Pier, losing Vilato, Jaina in Megan, and Taz bottom ETC. That's bottom, yeah. So there it goes. There we go, some vision to make sure, like, yeah, it's just these 4 guys. For now, just coming the intimidation in the bottom lane. Well, in top will be this the top lane relationship we're gonna have this time will be Artanis and Sonja. So for now, there's just some pokes from Jaina, probably some pokes from Hanso. I wonder when ETC will decide that it's the right moment to engage. No, oh, Sylvanas dropped the dagger in ETC and he is trying to get some CCs over there, but he's got a lot of HP lost. They have to wait for get their HP back up. Johannes is getting some pokes, but not much, not more than that. There goes the vision. Actually, Grizzlies team have a really good vision skills with Trend Owl and Hanzo Auror. There comes the stun and didn't hit anybody. Since Sylvanas poisoned with the dagger. Let's see how everything is going on. Camps are up time ago, and Luxla is now when Lucius trying to see if we can get some damage in the camp. So like, hey guys, let's do the camp. We have to do the camp. And they was like, getting no, I'm cleaning this wave. We cannot do it now. They can just literally see everything that we do. They can even see when we're going to the bathroom. They're just checking if he was going to do that camp. See how everything's going on here. Looks pretty even, and actually surprised the Sanjay's not full HP. Well, there it goes. Apparently Lucius is going ahead to get the camp because they're just retreating to get the bruiser camp. I wonder if Better Than Bot will have the time to do this camp and the bruiser camp. For now, I don't see intentions yet to do the camp, and Turan just dropped the owl to see if they were actually doing, but they are not. So I wonder if we will word that siege camp versus that bruiser camp. Which camp will be more worth? Oh, Drayman is a really wrong position. He's a lot in the defense area. His thing is not thinking in defending, but they are not DPS in fast enough either because their assesses are not in the place. Now they are forced to defend their immortal. So there he goes. Better Than Bots have to dive in there so they can actually protect the immortal. They're doing stun damage in Johanna. Johanna made it out. So not all of them can be defending. Someone have to go DPS or just actually get the chance of get kills or something. Apparently they're leaving Artanis to be the one that does the DPS. So they are trying to see if they can flank. Johan is waiting to get healed so there is some damage to Lucy coming from Sylvanas. They are playing really carefully. They don't have to really show up. Oh, there is a Q and Jaina. Jaina is exposed. So I'm just going for Jaina. She have no fear, but they couldn't finish her and she made it out. Now they're in a really bad situation. ETC, Lucia and Grayman, they have to find a way to make it out the fastest they can and not get themselves killed. Lucia's really weak. He have to heal his team. Oh, they're trying to finish the last damage that is left. Good job, Artana doing the DPS over there, and it was a good defense coming from Better Than Bots. Good job, guys. So the first objective, the first Immortals goes for Better Than Bots, and it will push top. So they're just leaving Sonja. Let's see the damage. The Siege Camp got some damage in here. And actually the damage, the Siege Camp was a little bit more, but was almost even. So there it goes. Some damage from Sylvanas dagger. ETC is getting all a bunch of arrows in on him. Johannes trying to stop them with the blind from doing more damage. And that's it. The first Immortal only got the front wall, which front wall on top is actually pretty weak too. I can tell it's just the first objective. It's not a big deal value. And actually, just the Sin have found a way to be even in experience, even if they lost the objective. There goes the Sounds Engravement. Johanna trying to be in the front to protect the team. She knows that her team is really squishy. She have to be like human wall. while she waits for Dan to poke them down. There goes an ETC engaged, so Jane can get certain AoE damage, and then Johanna is weak, and also she have no mana. She have to retreat as well. ETC. So for now, this is the solo laning relationship. So better than bots is have got suppression on to something out and off till they start doing the camp. Apparently it was because Johanna went back to base because she didn't have any mana at all, and better than bots knew it, so they took the chance to get the camp. Just to get that little bit experience they were missing to be even and a little bit more above of their opponent. So there is a time they're starting the bruiser camp and taking like 12 before objective. Kramer is low in mana. That comes with around Owl for some vision of their rotation. They got their bruiser camp, but Grizzly team didn't get any camp to push during the objective, and Better the Boss is going right away to do all the DPS they know they can do in that Immortal. Johanna was trying to stop them a little bit, she couldn't make it, but now she have to go back with her team, and all of them have to defend. Opponent Better Than Bots is going to do one more time, leave our tiny DPS in, while the rest of them are defending the Immortal. Hans is getting some pokes arrows, and Sylvana's getting some damage with the dagger. Sonja's going after that Lucio. It's gonna be hard for her to get it. They're trying to do some damage to the Immortal, and the Immortal gonna die, and oh my god! They got it! They actually got it! They lost 2 members and the heroes in the 2 players, whatever you call it, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with me today. I'm really confused with the words, I apologize. But yes, Sonja and Johanna die, but they were actually able to get the objective this time, and the second objectives go for Grizzly's team, and it's pushing bottom. Germin is low in mana, but he's trying to do as much DPS as well he can in wolf form. ETC is trying to peel a little bit, but he's getting some poison damage from Sylvanas. And actually that Immortal didn't last very long. For now, that is the solo laning relationship. Apparently, Better Than Bots got the pressure on. They know they're ahead in 1 level. Grizzlies team are a little bit too cautious. Oh, there's a good stun. ETC is trying to peel by diving in. There is a good stun from Hanzo and Sylvanas. They're completely disabilitated to be able to do something. They had to retreat, and they got ETC in the process. Good job, Grizzlies. So they are now taking the chance. They know the Greymane had to be, and they don't have the tank to do some pressure in the bottom lane. They got the wall of the bottom forward. There goes the stage dive of ETC, and it's trying to dive in there, and he got some of them. Sylvanas and Hanzo there, sorry, Sylvanas and Trent, they were exposed and they're down. Wolf went for those kills. Nice ring for Jaina to secure the kill, and Johanna. Nice strike back. That was such a personal revenge to just get over there. And now they're taking the chance that they have 3 men down to steal their bruiser camp. Hansa was just trying to get some pokes in there. But now that I look at it, Lucio needs to probably go to base. He might not care, but I don't think he has enough mana to sustain a fight if Chris is trying to defend.
It is time for a change in strategy.
The bot teams are pretty defensive. to see which one is going to do the first mistake. So Jane is taking the chance to get some pokes in the Immortal. There comes the dive, and Johanna just right in the moment when the Immortal was about to stun the pull in of ETC is so low, and instead now everyone is focused on fire on Artanis. Grayman is trying to do some DPS from behind. They're trying to retreat. They had 2 bends down. There was a really nice heroic. Oh, Lucy, no! Oh, Lucy didn't saw that Banshee coming. So yes, this fight, I feel like it was a really good stun from Sonja that allowed them to get that double stun. And oh, it is a pause. They just paused again. What happened? What happened? Alright, probably was something real fast that had to stop. Probably somebody was having problem with the headset or something, and they're now jumping in our tennis because they knew that he was trying to do his camp, and they're now getting the Immortal and the camp because I'm bossy. I don't know why. That wasn't really unnecessary heroic from ETC. And now the Immortal is pushing through top lane. The top lane of Better Than Bots doesn't have the wall, but they still have the first 2 turrets have it still.
The demon approaches the gates of heaven.
So there is a stun from Johanna. There comes some pokes from Sylvana's dagger. Ooh, that's a nice bullet on Sunja to get some of their tank's HP down. Lucy just break the beat. There comes the ring from Jaina. She grabs Sylvanas. ETC is trying to secure the Sylvana skill. Everything is dropping. Benjamin is making it out, but Lucy is weak, and ETC is weak too. They have to go back. Grayman don't want to retreat, but he has to do it now. He was trying to get some kills, but he couldn't make it out. And there comes the Sylvana silence. She's stabbing with the Banshees. There is Johanna. They want to let those kills escape. Hansus keep a press on, and they got 2 kills. So now Grizzlies eSports team is trying hard to break that wall as fast as they can to see if they can have the chance to actually get the keep. The Immortal is down, but I'm not sure if they're going to stay. No, they have to retreat because they don't have a medium wave to keep pushing with, and they are about to be up. They almost got 1 level above Better Than Bot team with that last team fight they just got, and now they want to secure the level by taking camps and dominating the map. It's only this camp left to be done. Apparently they just decide to retreat and be full back again, and they're just giving the camp for the bots to be able to take it, or they're using that camp as an excuse to start another fight and they're gonna be full. Let's see how fast they get here. There's just 4 persons. They're really vulnerable right now for a 4 versus 5 man team fight, and Hans just realized they were not fast enough to get it in time. The camp is already down, and still have 5 members doing pressure in bottom. They're leaving Artanis in top, so he can push back the lane. Grizzlies seeing how there's Bruiser camp up, they're probably going for it. Johanna is just making sure that nobody's gonna try to start a team fight in there. They're actually right now even in levels, but apparently Better Than Bots have no interest to go for that Bruiser camp. They're just trying to leave the lane pushed. And Johanna is coming to soak that mini wave. And there it goes. The objective is up. And Better Than Bots is right away trying to do as much damage as they can in the Immortal. But now they have to be careful for a probably team fight that will come up, because Grizzlies Sport team have already level 16. They're 1 talent tier above. I don't know why they haven't start a fight. They should start a fight right now before Better Than Bots have. There he goes. There's a Johan, the Sonja dive, the Svenla silence, the hands stun. They have a bunch of stuns and heroic to drop from range and safety, and they actually were able to get only Jaina kill. I thought it would be someone else, and that it was just right at the side of her. I think it was Raymond. There it comes the DTC Stave Dive trying to see if he can get one person summoned out. He's jumping on Sylvanas. They're trying to peel them away from their immortal. Screaming is low in HP as well. Lucio. They're completely stunning in and out. That's a pretty good peel, but they have to be careful because they have a bruiser camp pusher in the top keep. Apparently Grayman and Jaina, they're coming to destroy that camp as faster as they can. Apparently it's just Grayman. Jaina is coming for defense because she have the range AoEs to can take them out, and Johanna was completely stunned over there. There's a kill in Johanna. This is getting really intense. There it comes. Better Than Bots are trying to strike back again, doing some damage in that immortal. They're not giving up. There comes the dive on ETC. Is trying to see if he can outplay somebody. There goes the Sonja jump. They're doing a lot of damage in Jaina and Jaina and ETC are down. It's only Artanis and Lucio. Grayman is standing up and trying to do some damage in Sonja. Sonja is not giving up. She's trying to retreat, but right now the person that are chasing is Tree. Sylvanas was left behind because she went for water. So the objective goes for Grizzlies eSports team and is pushing button. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. My bad. The Immortal gets 4. It's for Better Than Bots and it's pushing button. I'm sorry. I confused the names for a second. The colors. So that Immortal of Better Than Bots didn't last really long. And it just did a little bit damage in that 4. They're right now trying to get some camps. Losing Grayman ready to execute the top camp as they are now about to finish their bruiser camp. And Grizzlies team is just pushing faster as they can because they know they're not in bottom lane because they're doing the camp to get the fort. And the fort is down. Probably right now they're just rotating to defend this camp over here to not let the camp keep doing more damage in that 4. Better Than Bots now they want to defend the camp. It's not everybody in bottom, so now they can push on in the bottom lane and finish that fort as well they did in theirs. Both forts are destroyed. It's only the top 4 of Grizzlies team is standing, and then it just keeps. Better Than Bot keep and the top is weak. So for now, in the structures meaning, Grizzlies team is still ahead, and now Better Than Bots is trying to do some pressure in the top lane to see if they can be able to also reclaim the top 4. Nobody gonna have a fort in this game. There comes the Johanna stun and the Sonja dive. Who's trying to break the beat right away, but they blew up Jaina. They're fighting with one less. They're all getting completely controlled by Johanna. And Grayman is trying to dive in the backline. He cannot get it, and he got himself killed. ETC tried one more time to get the backline. He couldn't make it. Lucius just helping them to get out of there. Now I have to say that combo of Traniston, Johannesson, Sylvanas Silence, and Hansson is really dirty. It's really dirty because you can get all those punches and C's as long as you can aim them well. That you're probably gonna do it because Johanna is just pulling that all in her. You're gonna have a punch of C's over your enemy team without expose yourself at all to any sort of danger. So there we go. The next Immortal will push for Grizzlies team and it will push in bottom. So Better Than Bots is getting ready in the bottom lane to defend the keep. They cannot let that keep to get destroyed at all because they know they have the top keep already weak and vulnerable to be destroyed. Tram was just getting an extra vision over there just to see if they were trying to defend the keep. Because sometimes the persons, what they can do is just leave the immortal pushing and actually go and push the other keep. But they are not doing that. In that case, they're all pushing hard and trying to get the bottom keep. Draymond is trying to do some damage in that immortal just to break the beat, because you probably feel for a second they were able to drop all the punches to see they have in their heroics. And there it goes. Now Lucio cannot break the beat because they're already spent it, and there goes the punch of silence and stuns and all that sort of CCs there can drop over that, and they got two persons down. That is Kramen and HTC. They are completely dominated right now. I don't think Lucian and Jaina can defend that core. And there it goes. The second victory comes for Grizzlies eSports team. Now this is getting really intense, because now we will have to go for a third game. So, taking it here and putting the victory for the red team. There we go, 1-1. So I will check the talents for you guys. Oops, no, this one not. Okay, this one. So there you have the talents. I'm gonna let you read for a little bit while the team leaders are deciding if they're gonna get first pick or map pick, and me fix the hex. That's because it's freaking me out. Honestly, I don't know how some streamer stream with the hair all over the headset. You have no idea how uncomfortable is that. It's like you start like itching everywhere, then you cannot hear well, or your head's just like sly. I know there is some streamers, some actually host players actually do that, and they like stream for hours with a headset like that. I don't know. I will get so. I cannot do that. It's like it's so uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm starting to believe that it's completely pointless to me to fix my hair before actually doing a cast, because I always end up messing it up trying to fix the headset on me. So let me check. Apparently, Better Than Bots are decided to be the first pick. So they're waiting for Grizzlies team to choose the map. So let's refresh what maps are available. So Battlefield of Eternity is down to, because they just play it. So for now it's only available Curse Hollow, Alterac Pass, Dragon, and Garden of Terror. So we'll see which one they will prefer to play. Apparently they may have no interest in at all, because the favorite that is Inferno Shrine is already banned. So let's guess. I think for the way Grizzlies play, they would take Curse Hollow. I don't think they will get Alterac. They will either Curse Hollow or Garden. As just guessing. So right now I'm just waiting. And yes, they're taking Curse Hollow. I knew it. They are taking Curse Hollow, and now they're going to create the map. Sorry, the lobby. There we go. They're getting Curse Hollow. Now let's wait for the team to set up. This is third game. Curse Hollow, Better Than Bot versus Grizzlies eSports team. So it's 1-1. It's a really even fight. I will not deny the Grizzlies won, because they have a ton of CCs to drop in Better Than Bot's team. It was so much. We're basically just waiting for Johanna to stun them and then get close enough to pull all of them in, and then just wait for her to Hanzo and Sylvanas drop their heroics too. That was so hard. That basically what better bots could do to stop that from happening is just not get close enough. It was kind of ironic to doing that because they have a Lucio as healer, so they always were actually basically forced to be close so they can actually be boosted by Lucio. So they were in a really difficult situation for avoid that one combo to happen. So I wonder what are they gonna try to do. They're basically, I'm thinking the better than bots is right now forced to don't get Lucio or a Brywin because they know they can take that crazy combo to don't let them stick together, and if they stick together they're gonna make them a favor. So I wonder what are they gonna do, because actually one of the favorite healers of better than bots is Lucio. So if they're trying to get Lucio one more time, I guess the only way they can defend themselves for avoid that from happening one more time, they have to make sure to ban or deny Sonja and Johanna, because Sylvanas and Hanzo were able to get such an easy shot, but because of Johanna pulling them in plus the stun and the Sonja stun that is almost instantly, and they would just have to like press air and click, it's nothing hard, like just click it there and that's it. And for Johanna and Sonja were not hard at all to get them all together because they were all together because of Lucio. So Grizzlies eSports team is ready. We're just waiting for better than bots to be ready. So I don't know. Oh, maybe you're fleeting me. It's so cute when your husband is fleeting you in the chat. Well. Today we don't really have active chatting. It doesn't matter. I actually appreciate anyways for come to see this stream. I haven't really often casting for Division 2, so I will see if I will get a little bit more active with Division 2, because most of the time casting is Division 1 or Division 3. Sometimes I'll cast for Division 4 and a few times I've cast for Division 2. There we go. They just started the game and there is Chris Hollow. And there you go, but it's a mod with the first ban. What kind of ban are they gonna take? Are they gonna deny Sonja or Johanna? No, they're actually denying Hans though. I wonder if they're going to ban Ragnaros now. Or are they going to leave that Ragnarok with 80% win rate to play? And Johanna. This is fun though. Like, I know you're first pick, I wanna let you use Johanna. If I'm not using it, you wanna use it either. Oh my god, Ragnaros is free! The unlimited to pick Ragnaros! And they're denying Lucio. They are not playing now to try to get a bunch of AoE stands over there apparently. Because they are not playing Johanna. But they are the first pick and they're the nice trick. They give the hope a little, well, they give me the hope. to see if the actually Grizzlies is team were able to play Ragnarok, but no, Megan is denying. I gonna call Megan the denying person. She denied the Jaina in the last game, and she's denying now Ragnarok. But they're now playing for ETC. It's like I have no use of Johanna anymore, and now we're gonna use ETC and Blaze. I wonder if Blaze probably is gonna go bunker. I don't think ETC will allow Blaze to combustion at all. And Brywin is getting that chip ready for ETC if he's trying to mosh, just in case. Apparently better than bots healer they like to heal with AoE healers. And they're banning Alarak.
Hell, it's about time.
Abutman, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You can keep track on the teams in my cast. I always try to do a research before they actually start the game, so you can have an idea about who are they gonna play or how they're gonna play and the teams they are fighting each other. So, and there goes Jaina. Are they gonna take Leming? Leming is not bad at all this map. No, they're going for Sylvanas. I was about to say Leming can be really tricky because in Curse Hollows, Curse areas where you get the tribute, it's many walls are actually teen, and Leming can actually trick the presence passing through. And it's not minions and nothing in the way, so she can have like an easily free skill shot over persons. But they're planning on trick with the wall is with Mephisto. So, oh no, I think I know what these guys are planning on. They're planning on Blaze to go ahead and stun, and then Ragnaros with the hammer stun and stun back again, and then Mephisto gone with the AoE. Or if Mephisto gets the Roots heroic, will be exactly the same process. Mephisto gonna root then, Blaze gonna stun then, and Ragnaros gonna drop the hammer over then. That looks pretty deadly. They have to be really careful to dodge that from coming up. And Maiev. Usually Maiev is really good if you're getting the heroic, the yellow heroic, when she like close presence in the area. It's really good when you're actually playing with mages, but I'm surprised that they're actually playing Maiev with no mages. They probably want to make sure that Sylvanas can get a really good... They're probably trying to replace the function of Johanna pulling in persons with Maiev, so that way Sylvanas can have an easy arrow silence. And damn, that was such a strong thunder going on. Oh my god, I didn't notice that it's raining really hard in here. And yeah, I feel like I'm not going out to grocery after this. Nah, just kidding. Okay, well, I only hope the internet and the energy stays stable so I can actually finish the cast. So here we are.
Heroes.
For Grizzlies. Oops.
I got this.
Wrong button. Well, for better than bots, we have Ragnaros, a Mephisto, a Blaze, a Lunara, and a Brywin. But for Grizzlies team, we have a Falstad and Maiev, a ETC, Rhaegar, and Sylvanas. There comes the talents level 1.
5, 4, 3.
ETC is going for that extra healing with the C.
Well,
He's going for Wisp.
what
He's
are
going
you
for
waiting
Q. They need to get some QQ stacks. He's going for some minions to get mercs to get more damage. Sylvanas is going for dagger. Rhaegar is going for totem, and Maiev is going for AoE damage with her grab. So there comes some close coming from Mephisto. I'm actually surprised that Maiev is laning. Maiev needs to grab more than one target so she can be able to get the stacks, and if she lanes, she will not be able to get the stacks. So I don't understand what Sylvanas is looking for stacks to. And Rhaegar is doing the camp. They're rushing the camps. But then Bots is laning with their camp spams. I wonder what they're planning on. And there we go. The siege camp is done. They have been really careful for not really need a healer in the lane. And Blaze is maybe trying to replace Lunara. Yeah, he's replacing Lunara so she can go do the camp. She have around 24 seconds to finish the camp before the objective to come up. There right now with Rhaegar and Sylvanas doing the bruiser camp. I like how they're going right away for those camps and getting that extra experience. And Better Than Bots is delaying on that. We can tell that is happening, is making a difference right now on the levels. Now Grizzlies teams are ahead for one level that now Better Than Bots is trying to take. They're probably gonna take it before the objectives, but what really matters is if they delay the objectives enough, they would get the talent tier 7 first, then Better Than Bots. And the talent tiers of the level 7 can make a lot of difference for many heroes. So Blaze is completely surrounded. Man, what are you doing up there? He was probably, oh my god, I have to go, but I don't know where. I have no choice. There goes Brywin to save the day, to save his tank. There comes Lunara, but his tank is already so weak to engage now. Brywin is exposed and Brywin's gonna die. Mephisto is trying to do some damage while everybody's jumping on Brywin, and this comes Maiev and trying to do some damage and pulling out in. That was a really hilarious situation for Blaze. He was like sitting in here, and then he goes like surrounded by everybody, and he's like, oh man, it's like, I hope none of them get in this bush and realize they're actually sitting in here. He had nowhere to escape. I think if I'll be here, I'm just gonna dash, try to dash right away out from this way. But he actually waited. He probably thought there could be the possibility to obtain the chicken in that bush. I don't know what happened. Probably the team saying like, what the fuck you were doing in that bush, man? So there comes the second objective is about to pop up, and Better Than Bots is trying to get some catch up with this camp over here. They're gonna get it. Lunara and Fossa, they may be late for the objective, and there is ETC already in the bush. But this time to make sure you're gonna grab that Brahmin over there. I wonder why he didn't queue. Oh, there goes Maiev and ETC. They're trying to get. What the heck is the Blaze doing? Oh my god, he's gonna get his healer kill. Oh, there he goes. Blaze in the middle of everybody. And Brywin is completely fearless in the middle of everybody. Brywin thinks that he's losing right now. Sylvanas is really weak and she has to retreat. She doesn't ever retreat or straight doing some damage. Maiev is having so much good pulls grabbing everybody. And there you go, they are weak, but they all don't want to kill each other. Mephisto is weak too, but he has pokes because Maiev is, come on, Maiev dive and get all those kills. Oh, that's so close, and there is Maiev securing the kills for not escaping. And they're all so weak. That was, I'm pretty sure Maiev is so pleased right now. It's like when I play Maiev, and it's nothing better for you to see a stack of a good person's really weak in one single bush. Usually like you grab them all and start spamming that Q over there and you're just gonna get them all killed. That feels so good. They have to be one more time with the same problem of grouping up so much because Maiev is gonna have fun grabbing all of them, and it's almost inevitable for them for that to happen because they have a Brywin that is an AoE healer. So eventually when they get poked down, they're all gonna hug Brywin to get the heal. to get the heals on then. And that's when Maiev comes and then start to do Maiev things. So I wonder how many stacks Maiev got in that fight over there. But she got a hell of the quest done. Okay, there he goes. Blaze is in the bush with Lunara only. Mephisto's in the other side. They're separated. Ragnaros haven't get there yet. Mephisto is trying to do some damage in there. Here comes Ragnaros doing some damage in Maiev. Quite enough so she don't feel safe yet to dive in there. She's just waiting to get healed by that Tauntaun. And finally Mephisto destroyed that Tauntaun, but Mephisto is low in mana. There he goes. And he did the mosh. And Maiev is trying to pull the presence out of the marsh. It's forcing them to follow the marsh. There goes the Sylvanas silence. Blitz is trying to peel by stunning them, but he's a little bit exposed and they're getting the... Oh my god, how did he have a die? Oh, and he died. That was so close. That was really, really close. I thought for a second if he actually was able to die over there. There comes Maiev full, and they're all weak. And there's like a bunch of AoE going on. Mephisto don't want to let Maiev get that kill that easily. He's taking the chance they were grouping up, and they go Mephisto. Mephisto is getting the revenge over Maiev, saying like, you were not letting us escape. Now I'm gonna make sure that will be me who will not let you escape this time. And then saying like, it's almost a team wipe. Let's go for that boss. Why not? Raven can just see on us, and we're gonna have a healer right away. While Megan is trying to clean bottom. ETC is deciding their bruiser camp. I wonder if they had clue they're actually doing the boss, and are they going to start theirs? I don't know, but Mephisto is already 2 times that you're getting rooted in there. You don't be lazy, man. You can click out. Just kidding. It happens. So yeah, I know the first time it happened because it was a little bit stuck body block in there. So yeah. Grizzlies just realized they did the boss, and they didn't theirs. They only did a bruiser camp, which camp is getting defend right now. I don't know what's going on. They're fighting for vision. Lunara wants to make sure they're going to do their boss, because they can still give the tribute and actually do the boss. It's just the second tribute. It's not the end of the war, but Better and Bots do have to contest this fight because this will be the actual tribute for Grizzlies team, and there he comes. It is trying to get in position to get a good ambush from the sides. There comes some fast start pokes. So Mephisto poking too. And behold, Ragnaros! Ragnaros is doing his trade to get some pokes in safety, as well as Mephisto is trying to do. And now his ATC is really low, and Vrega was forced to use his heal heroic on him so they can keep up. I don't know why Maiev is thinking so much to actually dive in there, because they're gonna die by pokes, and because a crazy dive on Lunara to get that kill. Oh my god, Brywin's going to save that day again. Good Brywin, with Maiev is mad as hell, and she wouldn't let that Brywin to skate after denying that kill from Maiev. Poor Brywin. He was doing such a great job. Blaze is coming to get the revenge on killing his pretty and cute hero, Fairy Dragon, but he couldn't do much. No more than spending his heroic on that. They're just getting the experience on the mid lane. Now rotating. Are they trying to do their boss? No, they're just checking. I don't know what they're checking, but Lunara is taking a chance while they're checking to do their siege camp. This situation is pretty even. Whichever this next fight tribute will be really tried hard, because it's gonna be the third tribute for each team. It will allow them to have the curse.
Shall we see who gathers enough tribute this time?
And the tribute is announced. So Better Than Bots is doing their bruiser camp while they're distracted to try to defend this siege camp coming from top, and they don't really care right now. Grizzlies team just want to make sure they're gonna have a good position for the team fight, and they're grabbing Blaze separate. And Blaze is completely stunned in the match. Brayven is coming to try to save the game one more time, and he got silenced, but Mephisto got AoE and all of that. And no. He tried, but Lunar is trying to get a revenge on the fallen member, and she's going for those kills. Get the kills on Sylvanas. Get the kill on Maiev. Now it's just Maiev I need to see, because I don't know what Rhaegar's went to do. Rhaegar, come on, go and heal the team. What the heck? That was a 3v3, Rhaegar! That was a 3v3. I don't know why Rhaegar surrendered like that. And there comes the siege camp is doing a free damage in that top 4. They're gonna fall right away. They're trying to defend the mid one. There comes the lava wave of Ragnar's and bottom lane. It's a matter of time for the actual minion waves to destroy that camp. And there's Mephisto YOLO ending here. Mephisto, what were you doing with it? I honestly means that. I'm sorry, guys. So Blaze is really thinking to get that fort. Will that fort survive the curse? Brayven is ambitious to get that easy fast soak and those cursed minions. And they say like, well, we cannot get meat, but we can get fun. But you know what? The minion's gonna get meat. This guy's gonna let the mid fall for their camp, and yeah, that's what happened. They wanted to do the bruiser, but now they're doing the boss. They're using the bruiser as a distraction. And better than bots have no clue. Now Lunar is sending a whiz to make sure what's going on in that boss, and they probably just realize they're doing boss. They have to move right away to get the boss, and the poor Wyvern doesn't have a mountain. He have to go flying. And of course they didn't get that in time because they couldn't anticipate they were about to do that boss. Now they just have to defend. Mephisto is diving in there to get some damage, and then everything is in the kind of oh, there goes the Maiev dive. There goes the Maiev pool with the jail. She's having no fear. She's just spamming that Q. Everyone is in there. It's amazing Q. Sir Q. There goes the ETC Mosh. ETC is poison. Rhaegar just gave it the heal that he was missing to survive. And now Fawcett is dying for that Mephisto kill. Like, oh my god, that was so violent. The Maiev don't want to make. Oh, nice. That was really good. That was really good from Lunara of escaping like that. Maiev, Lunara, when she used heroic, well, she's jumping in a point that she's like kind of unstoppable, but you actually kind of see it. So apparently when she jumped over Maiev, she was just in the moment of the jump when the extension of Maiev chain was in the maximum, and she was able to make it out without get pulled. That's something that I personally think, because I know that about, because I play Maiev, that I feel like it's completely unfair, because many Lunaras have escaped from me that way, and it's really annoying. That was a really good move. A really good move from Lunara. I wonder if the god Lunara was thinking because of that Maiev pick. But no, never mind. I think Maiev pick was... Yeah, Maiev pick was actually the last one. So there it goes, the next tribute, and Grizzlies teams won their tribute, but better than bots is not letting them. They were not feeling ready to engage. They were even in levels. I don't know what happened over there. But whatever it is, better than bots, better clean this bottom lane, or they're gonna lose that bottom forward. Probably Lunara is going for it, but she's leaving a wisp to make sure they will not steal their boss while they're actually doing the camp, and so they're basically giving up their bottom for doing that camp.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Gather tribute or face my curse. The choice is simple.
And this time, come on, right now. Grizzlies team is thinking, now we got it, guys. This is our moment. They don't have any fort close by. And we're in position. This time we actually gonna fight. We have to. So there is ETC again, a little bit bossy to see if we can get a good CC and somebody. There we go, Blaze. See if we can actually stun them. They have to be careful with Maiev dive, because there's an easy silent for for Sylvanas. I was expecting that comes in there. There is a mosh up, and there's Maya pulling everybody into the mosh. So Mephisto tried to root them too to get some damage, and then but no, the mosh and Maya were more deadly.
Slain.
Oh my god, that
Blue team dominated.
I'm pretty sure what's going on is exactly the same problem Better Than Bots had in the game right before this one. They know they're using AoE healers, and they eventually will have to stick together really close to get the heals. And that's the moment when Maiev and ETC will dive in there. Even if ETC don't catch everybody in the mosh, Maiev only have to pull them into the mosh, and Sylvanas only have to silence them right away. And during that time, they're going to have a really lot kind of damage over them. So now Grizzlies is 14 and is going ahead for that key with the boss and the tribute. This looks like almost Deckmate. We're Better Than Bots to be able to defend that. This looks really close. There it goes. Combustion. There was a really good combustion. It's a lot of damage to Rega for healing, and he's trying to heal the team back up with the taunt, and they're destroying the taunt right away, but they're trying to focus the fire more and destroy that boss. And Lunara is getting chased by Falstad, and she's dead, and Blaze is down too. What's going on? And I think this is game. I don't think only 2 persons will be able to spare Ragnarok is stuck in there. And this is GG, guys. The victory goes for Grizzlies team. The second victory. Awesome. Was really, really great. 2 games. 2 games. I'm going to ask them if they intentionally were getting comps to grab everybody and drop a punches to see over there because they were only taking AoE healers. So for now, I'm going to leave this so you guys can see their talents for a little bit while I actually try to communicate with the leader to see if he wants an interview. All right, the leader of Grizzlies eSports team is not coming for the interview, but he's letting us have an interview with Glamarka. So we're going to meet Glamarka in the room. There he is. Hello, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hey, congratulations in your victory.
Thank you.
How are you feeling right now?
Pretty good. I think we've had some good games and bad games this season, but I think we played pretty well this series. We had some internet trouble, especially the first game, but then got a little better, and then we got really confident after that, so it went well.
Oh, that was the pause, the little pause talk. Someone talk. I wasn't sure which one.
That was on their end, so I think Blizzard might be something going on with them. I don't know. There's been a lot in the news about Blizzard, so you don't know what's happening right now with them.
Oh, well, yeah, there's so much chaos going on. So tell me, which one do you think was the MVP in your team?
Ooh, MVP. I'm gonna give this one to a Bootman. He's our tank player. I think he played a great game. His Stitches wasn't very good, but definitely made up for it in the next 2 games. Some great shields in game 2 that set up our wombos.
Oh yeah, I'm actually about to ask you that because you know, I usually have like kind of the fall questions that I usually do, but I have some specific questions depending on what was going on in the game. And this was my theory. I think one of the reasons that Better Than Bots didn't win in Inferno Shrines and in Curse Hollow was similar. They were getting a AoE healer, and eventually they will force to get all stick together to be able to be healed from the pokes, right? So my question is, were you taking a kind of wombo combo intentionally thinking that they eventually will have to stick together to be healed?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we spotted. First game, we went for the pick comp with Stitches, and it didn't work out. We didn't really have any good hook targets, so we just stuck to what we're classically good at, which is getting a wombo combo. Second game pretty much won us the game. We executed on every single one. Then, yeah, third game with the cage, mosh combo, like pretty much destroyed them every single time. So that's really our style, is to pull off some great wombos, and we really excelled this time.
Well, you will have to apologize me, but the combo you guys did in the Battlefield of Eternity was nasty.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to go and.
It was so nasty. It's like we're no way they could escape that. It were not possibility variable they actually escaped that because was Johanna, was Sonja that was like grouping all together, was stunning all together for like Hanso and Sylvanas only have to R click and that was it.
Yeah.
They only had to R click and that was it. And they will just all that melt down eventually.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go back and watch the VODs on that. But yeah, we were pretty perfect on our wombos this time.
So actually, so did you feel like, hey, this strategy worked perfectly well in the second game? They just get like, let's go for it. In the third game, were you planning on doing before the actually draft started, or were you actually starting to do it during the draft when you saw a certain pick, when you, for example, you saw Brightwing pick or something like that?
We actually had a super secret fifth pick, which I was holding, but then decided to go against it, and I ended up going Maev instead, which I think was the right call because the Maev really worked out. But originally, we had a secret draft that I'll save secret for now. Maybe we'll pull it out. We'll pull it out in another game.
It's all right, all right. It's up to you. So yeah, actually, I play Maiev a lot, and I was wondering why you were sending Maiev to lane because of the talent level what she was taking me. Like she needs to stack. But then when I was looking at the team five, she was having like so much fun just grabbing everybody and queuing everybody.
Yeah, I don't worry so much about stacks. You can, in a 1v1 lane, you can sometimes stack against people with using minions, but I didn't focus so much on that. I ended up getting stacks later in the game anyway, so it didn't really make much of a difference, but it was all about the team fights, and that's when I really had the chance to stack. I think I was solo because Rhaegar was doing camps, which is what you usually do in Cursed, so yeah, not a big deal.
Someone from the stream is asking me to ask you why Maiev was last pick.
So I don't usually like to go Maev into Brightwing, but the Lunaro is really what prompted it because she's so squishy. So if you dive on her and you get any sort of grab on her, like she's instantly dead. Also, I guess the benefit of going against Brightwing with Maev is that if she teleports on anyone, you instantly are able to get like huge stacks.
Right.
And resets on your queue. So that's kind of a benefit of it. Honestly, it's probably here that we should be playing more in our league. But yeah, it ended up working out quite well.
Maybe like an Alarak will be something you'll be more afraid of if you play Maiev or a Stukov.
Yeah, Alrak was something we weren't sure because I think this team had a sub that played a little Alrak, so we weren't sure if they were going to pull it or not. So we did ban it a couple times. But yeah, I think you'll probably see us play Alrak in future games.
Where you guys were getting that draft combo, where you were planning on doing that, is which peaks were you thinking that actually would not let you have what you guys were planning on? For example, you were planning the wombo combo. So what kind of heroes were you thinking the cool counter that plan you guys were making?
I mean, the wombo is just generally what we're good at. So at least we want to pick like 2 or 3 heroes that complement that. And in this case, it was Maev ETC mainly. Falstad is just generally really good on the map, so we just picked Falstad. But yeah, it was mostly the ETC and the Maev that we used to get the wombo off. And it worked out pretty well. I think we got a lot of moshes and cages. So yeah, that was our general strategy.
Yeah, but what I wanted to mean was like, what do you think could stop you for execution your combo? Which hero, which skill, or what do you think the better than bots could do for actually not let you do the correct execution of your combo?
Pretty much Joanna, and that's why we banned it. That's pretty much the number one counter to that style. So I think we've been putting a higher priority on her in recent games, either pick or ban.
Right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with me. What else I wanted to say is if you want to take your chance to saying something to the viewers right now on the stream.
No, just thanks for watching. Glad we could entertain you, and free Hong Kong.
Well, thank you very much. Well, have a good night and enjoy your victory.
Take care.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks a lot for stay here with me. Thank you, Benjamin, for saying best caster. I'm actually newbie, and I'm a noob at this. I'm just starting casting, and this season was actually already started. So I'm just like doing my best. If you want to keep track of my cast, try to see if the calendar when I'm casting. Anyways, I try to put it on my schedule. But what I'm trying to say, if you want to see my cast, try to come 5 minutes earlier than actually the timing of the game to start, because I like to do investigation about the teams. So the people there are trying to look information from this team is like, oh, I want to see the cast of this team because in the next week I'm going to fight versus them, so I want to know about them. So if you're actually curiously to know about the teams that are going to be cast, come like 5 minutes earlier, because it takes like around 5 minutes to actually do a kind of introduction to each team, so you can have an information if you're lazy to search it by yourself. So, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate you guys. I have always an average of 10 to 15 persons, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the 15 guys are always watching at me. So thanks a lot for always coming to my cast. So for last, I'm just going to say, eventually my videos will be in my Twitch videos. If you want to see this cast all over again. Eventually the videos will disappear because they only last like 14 days. So a little by little I will upload all my casts in my YouTube channels that is in the panels. Or if you just want to see the replays, you can just go to Hero Launch and search for the replays, and you can see the replays all over again. So thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate all the support you guys giving to me, and I see you in the next time. Tomorrow I'm not planning to do anything, but Saturday I have 2 casts. I request to do 2 casts, one in the afternoon and one at night. It will be, let me check it real quick. It will be Saturday. It will be Division 3 with Triggered by Salad and Please Clap, and that's in the afternoon. And at night I will be casting Division 2 with Spooky Ghost and Storm Arena 51. So will be a day of me that Saturday if you have nothing to do today. So, well, whatever. It takes so long to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching me, and have a great night. And if you're gonna play rank games, have a good luck to don't have a stupid feeder in your team. So see you later.